Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Colleen Tarot. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on July 12th or 13th, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm only giving you the date so that you know I don't repost. If you do like my videos, I post here every day regularly. And if you like to chat and hang out on my other channel, I am in those videos. I'm in one video on Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm doing the weekly reading, so this is for July 13th through the 19th. Now, if you're into astrology, I'm going to recommend that you go to Tanya Gabrielle's website because she's talking about like a Bose basket, which numerology, it's Jupiter enters Leo at 4 degrees, and like there's 4 things happening or something, planets and moving at 4 degrees, and she says, and then there's a trine. Like I said, Jupiter enters Leo, so check where you have Leo in your chart because you're going to be really lucky in those areas. Okay, and if you're Leo rising, you should there should be improvements in whatever you're doing. Okay, like your physical body, you go to work every day or whatever, there should be your health, there should be improvements, especially it's going to be, I think, for 12 years. So, but check where you have Leo in your chart. Anyway, this is for the upcoming week. I'm not able to do the day by day at the end of the reading. I will bring that back, but I haven't been able to. So this past couple, 2 or 3 weeks, I've missed that. In the pre-shuffle, what you have is, the harvest. This is like the Bose basket. It made me think of that. That's why I said if you want to watch Tanya Gabrielle, I think she called the Bose basket. It turns into an envelope. She does numerology, which is why I love her, because I'm studying numerology and stuff like that with my astrology to get a better picture. And so this is harvest, this is abundance, this is bougie, luxury. Okay, that's what's showing up for the week. I don't know how that might make someone else feel, because I feel like you could be chosen, right? You could just be chosen and it could affect someone else. All right, because I feel like you could be partnering with somebody, and you're partnering with somebody could make someone else sad. But I feel like with the fox in reverse, somebody goes from watching to maybe literally making some kind of move. All right, this week, someone could literally make some kind of move. Stop watching. Stop looking into stuff. It also doesn't have to be watching. It can be like, let's say you're doing your research. You're going to buy a place, a house, a land, a car, and you're doing all this research, that would show up as spying, that would show up as Page of Swords or Page of Swords reverse or any of that. And then taking action, going to go, okay, I've narrowed it down. I want to get this kind of car. I feel like this is the best kind, and that's what I'm going to go do. It can even be something like that. But if it's in love, it can definitely be a transformation in that. Definitely surprises are in the air. They sure are. Anyway, we're going to see what wants to come out. This is for the week. Okay, I already forgot the date. July 13th through whatever, to the Sunday. I just had it here. 13th through the 19th. We're going to see what wants to come out. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see like a lot of Jupiter cards. But definitely look where you have Jupiter in your chart. Look where you have Leo in your chart. They have a lot of free chart calculators out here. So this is helpful. Like I said, for some of you, there's a person who's thinking about coming out, all right, and messaging or just coming towards you. Someone's making a decision about you, but I feel like also someone's trying to gain confidence about something. Or if this is you, if you're in hermit mode. But we have Leo, Virgo here, and we have the Two of Pentacles. That's about talking about a decision. So you might be making some sort of decision, and this decision is going to require maybe a certain level of confidence or strength. Okay. You want to get back into, I don't know, exercise. You've had a cold. Okay, well, I decided I'm going to start working out, this week. I want to reach out to somebody. Well, let me just go on ahead and do it. But someone is really trying to gain the strength. In whatever way someone's trying to gain the strength for that. But there is the energy about gaining strength to do something. It looks like reaching out, though. All right. It looks like reaching out. I feel like somebody goes from, being stagnant, not doing anything, to actually getting out, reaching out. So there could be some sort of unexpected communication that happens this week between you and another person. Don't know who initiates it, but unexpected. We have the Six of Pentacles. That's an exchange of energy, that energetic exchange between you and another person. Ooh, the Tower this week. The Tower is Mars energy, Scorpio energy, Aries energy, and it's right next to you in the reverse. And the Seven of Swords is next to you, and this person, and Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Why do I feel like somebody feels like coming toward you is like going toward a tower? Like somebody wants to reach out. The Nine of Pentacles is a person who's single and abundant, and Jupiter is, coming on the scene here. So someone's literally thinking about doing that. And then the Tower. Someone expects to run into a tower with you. Or you expect to run into a tower with someone. So there's where someone's like, should I execute? Should I? This is like if somebody wants to reunite with you, but, they knew you were in a long-term relationship and they don't want issues with that. Or if somebody heard something like through rumors or on the internet and then someone wants to talk to you but someone hasn't heard it from you. So there's something about, I want to reach out but I don't want the tower. So there's that. All right. This week someone may want to reach out. They want to reach out for the good stuff, the bounty, right? Meaning, they don't want a tower with you. They don't want a tower with you. I don't feel like this is a person who feels like the tower would be with you, though. Oddly enough. Why is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse this week? Aries, Leo, Sag, or High Priestess, reverse, Virgo, Pisces, also Secret coming out, Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. So, make a note to yourself. Whoever's watching this, you cannot possibly trust a fire or water sign or both. So I feel like there could be two. Yeah, I feel like there could be two. Somebody might need to watch out for a fire sign, water sign, or someone might have that in their chart. But there's like either someone's going to tell these secrets, okay? So be careful what you say. And if someone's watching, I feel like that. Now, if this is a person who wants to come toward you or reach out to you, they're like, well, what if it gets out? What if somebody found out we were talking? Even though it shows up, it could be somebody you was in a relationship with for a long time, but it's not current. It's not current at all. So somebody's worried about that. So it looks like someone's still worried about someone's ex, or these two people can't be trusted, or somebody or a water sign could tell a fire sign. So that's what I feel like. Snitch. I feel like a water sign will snitch something to a fire sign. I hope they don't. Tell me about the Strength card in the reverse. Because we know what happens to snitches. Tell me. All right. Tell me about the Strength card in the reverse. The Strength card in the reverse. So Leo in reverse. You got Leo in the reverse twice, but also Strength card. Somebody might be trying to determine if someone's health is good enough as well. Like I say, it could come down to that. Like, am I well enough to go do this? Could be something as simple as a cold, you know. Am I strong enough to go do this? If it's not wellness, it's strength. Am I strong enough to do this? I want this, but am I able to do this? Because it requires somebody coming out to do it. Someone's going to have to show their face to do it. Or message or something. Someone's got to, like, and yeah, for this change to happen, it's like somebody's got to reach out. Somebody's got to do something. But I keep seeing Leo in the reverse. I got strength in the reverse here. I got the tower, the ones that come out. There's going to be a tower with the person who gets released, let go of. That's the tower, it seems like. Tell me about the Hermit in the reverse. Page of Swords. That's a card of, you know, spying, wanting to know, inquisitiveness. This person might, like I said, maybe somebody heard, hey, so-and-so isn't here anymore. So-and-so is single. And someone's like, well, I want to reach out, but I don't want to run into this. Like, what if I run into this because whatever I found out isn't accurate? Like, yeah. So somebody realizes the only way to figure out the truth, find out the truth, is to really, I feel like, go ask or see somebody privately. I just don't know who's being asked or privately. So somebody might get a, I don't see it like a tarot reader. I mean, there is right there. Someone could go get a reading privately like that too. All right, let's move on. 9. Ooh, where this green thing came from. You guys saw this? Where? Close this window curtain. Maybe it came through my window. It's gone now. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, there it is. This is Florida. It looks like a cricket. I don't know. What are you? Anyway. Nine of Pentacles. Let me go on ahead and reach out, is what somebody says. Let me go on ahead and reach out. Let me just do it sneaky. So ain't no issues. I'm just reaching out. I'm just getting information. That's all. I don't plan no harm with nobody. I'm just trying to get a little info. So I feel like someone's going to come out. Tell me about that Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This is the one holding back. Okay. Okay. This is the one holding back from Aquarius, or this is the one watching Aquarius, and I got to get more info on this. The tower is definitely near you, Aquarius, okay? I can tell you that. The tower keeps showing up near you, not near nobody else. And this is like, I want to go towards, but I don't want the tower. I feel like someone wants to come towards you, but they don't want a tower. Because I feel like if somebody's interested, let's say somebody heard that you were single or that you're out of a connection and somebody wants to be with you, but then somebody's like, well, what if that was misinformation and I come over and they're happy? They're happy. I don't know. It's something, but I'm pretty sure this is somebody's vision with you. Do you feel that way though? Because this is in the reverse, you know, because if you go with this person or if they come toward you, this person is pretty much invested. If they come toward you expecting the tower to be near you, I feel like they're pretty much invested is what I feel like. Because this person is reaching out because they see you as the Ten of Cups. Well, the Ten of Cups is this ultimate happiness, you know. That's my happiness right there. That's my joy, my pride and my joy. I want to go reach out to that. Let me go let me make a move. Let me take a trip. Let me, you know, how am I going to do this? How are we going to exchange? How's this going to go down? Tell me about the Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody doesn't want it. End up with the Three of Swords. I think somebody really wants to go out with you, come towards you, Someone feels this intense connection. It feels like you guys have what it takes, you know, to go the long game. But somebody's like, but what if I get there and I hit the tower? That's like, what if I get there and the door gets slammed in my face? What if I'm making the wrong decision to Four of Swords reverse? For me, Four of Swords reverse is someone gets off of their ass and does something. They don't stay in bed. They don't stay stagnant. Again, like I said, somebody, it may be a literal health issue. And I do feel like someone fights it and does it, but someone's also worried about it. But for the most part, this is someone who's worried about coming toward you and you rejecting them. That's the tower. That's why the tower is with you. If I sneak up on Aquarius, it also could end bad, right? Yeah, it can end bad if you sneak up on anybody. Six of Pentacles, the exchange. Tell me about that. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, but things happen faster after this, so I like that. Oh, we got Ace of Cups. I would say whoever needs to go on ahead and have that conversation and talk. Not really. It's more like somebody is like wants to go toward a person, but they're worried about a tower. I'm telling you, I don't see a tower. I see an abundant amount of love, and I see abundance. I see love. I see it's all good. I don't see anything bad. Not for this week, anyway. This is the weekly reading. I'm trying for the week. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is okay. This is that person that says, I want to know what you're up to. This is that person that, yeah. Who are you talking to, Aquarius? Who are you talking to? Or this could be a Leo, or it could be a fire sign wondering who this Knight of Pentacles is talking to. But somebody's like, who are you talking to? I want to know. Maybe somebody feels like someone has another person because they're being left. Because I feel like nobody even gets an answer. I feel like somebody's like, who are you talking to? Who are you dealing with? Or why are you dealing with them? And somebody doesn't even entertain it. Somebody's just like, that's never going to change. I'm still going in this direction. I'm going away from that. So I feel like someone doesn't even get their answer. Somebody really feels like, hey, if you're breadcrumbing me, you're entertaining someone else. If someone is entertaining something, it looks like coming toward you and not being sure if they're going to get hit in the face with the door. Not sure if they're going to run into a tower, which could be someone's ex. Like someone is worried about that. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Or this is you going for the tower. You're breaking up with somebody. For your happiness, for your well-being. If you are breaking up with someone, it could be a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. It could also be a person who has kept you stuck in many ways. Whoever, someone's walking out the door. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles reverse. Really, there's nothing left to say other than it's not panning out. It ain't working. We've tried. It ain't working. Somebody needs to get that memo. But you know, it looks like somebody might not get the memo. It ain't working until somebody's out the door or until somebody sees a new person in the door. Usually that's how it happens, and that's the tower. Usually somebody doesn't move on unless they see a new person on the scene. Most people then have enough, you know, most people then just won't try to fight for anyone. You'll still have your few diehards, but most people get the hint, hint, wink, wink when they see a new person. So it looks like somebody has tried to tell another person, look, it isn't working out. We're over. It's not working out. And then that person coming around, you know, after the breakup and being like, who's this new person? We're broken up. It doesn't matter who the new person is. Well, someone felt like they still had some sort of connection or claim. And someone clearly feels, no, No, there's no connection, no claim. And then here's this new person or new love. Could be coming out this week or meeting them this week, and it's a King of Pentacles, and it's a full reverse. You could be meeting an earth sign. And then that's when somebody's going to be like, oh, that's why you stopped dealing with me, because you're dealing with them. No. That's not why at all. Does it happen close in time frame? Yeah. But that's not why. Going to sow a new seed somewhere else and see if it works is what it looks like. So someone's coming toward you to sow a seed, or you're going in a new direction to sow a seed. But this is sowing a seed. But let's not forget, up in the beginning of this, we got snitches. Snitches in the house. Could be a water sign or a fire sign. Snitch. Also, if they are extra, if they're extra, I was going to be smart aleck and say high vibrational. They might do snitching and witchcraft, but you know, they're not high vibrational at all. Why is the tower here? The star does come after the tower in the tarot. The tower happens. It's first the devil. We're in temptation. We're in temptation. And then we go into the tower because temptation led to the tower. And then after the tower, we're out. We're finally glad to be out of it. So now we're in recovery. We're in the star. But we're not there. The tower is what's here. And that's what brings a transformation. And an ending. An ending brings a transformation. And we are under this kind of energy this week. We are in transformational energy. We're still got Pluto retrograde in our sign. We've been having somebody holding back, watching for a while. We've also been having the energy of endings coming up. And this is no different. This is just happening sooner, 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 sooner. Faster, faster, faster. And this is where somebody finds their love mate. Or this is where someone could get proposed to. But it's transformational type stuff. Like this is the energy that's here. And this is also the energy that's coming out in the cards. This tower brings a transformation. This transformation is abundance and love. So a tower is difficult, but this tower is going to bring something really beautiful. Tell me about the star. Oh my. We have the Page of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Something good comes from it. And it looks like you don't have to deal with something anymore. Whatever that is. You don't have to deal with it anymore. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Because you are Queen of Swords in the reverse with this. Something is ending and being cut out once and for all. And it might literally be when this person shows up. Especially if there's somebody got a lingering ex, they're not going to be lingering when this here show up. Because it's staying. It's going to stick around. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. It looks like someone's ex is not going to want them talking. Not going to want you talking. Whoever's ex, either your ex don't want you with this person, their ex, maybe both y'all ex, I don't know. Somebody's ex don't want that to happen. But that's about to happen and then some. This is about to happen and then some. There's going to be passion, desire. There's going to be tenure. You guys are going to last a long time, maybe forever. I never say never, and I never guarantee, but it looks like, you know, forever. It's 10 of Cups. And 10 of Pentacles. You know what it's like to live with somebody you're in a 10 of Cups with and you're in an Ace of Cups. That means 10 years went by, it felt like a year. 20 years go by, it just felt like a couple years. Before you know it, your kids are grown. You're like, wow, we're still time. It's like time is non-existent between these two. And that's really what gives it the longevity. Because it's like fresh. They're always fresh with each other. Tell me about the This is where we're at, the end of the week. Someone's not going to like who you could be talking to this week. And somebody may sense that, and somebody may have to sneak to talk to someone because someone may sense that someone doesn't like it. It could even be sneaking around a family member, okay? But I just feel like it could also be more about being unannounced. Someone could also be unannounced and just sort of slide in. Tell me about the lovers. It's like unexpected company here. But this is what's coming, and this is the Temperance Angel. Okay, the Temperance Angel reminds you to balance your energies, because those lovers, when they're in the upright, I mean, they're vibing very good, but they can really it's a kind of energy that can probably get carried away with itself. But I also see this other energy down below that it could even cause an argument. Someone is trying to avoid the Tower, but I just feel like the first time somebody sees you and this person together, it could be a problem or an argument with somebody else. I don't know if it's on your side or their side, but I do feel like the first time somebody sees you and this other person together will be an argument, and it will be like, oh, that's why you left me. No, because it ain't showing up here like that. That's not why anybody left. Anyway, somebody is very conscious of how they're manifesting, and we have Virgo, Gemini, and Aquarius right here, and somebody's getting rid of maybe either this toxic energy, or a literal Capricorn could be exiting. Anyway, we're going to close out with an oracle card. Regardless of what comes out here for the week, definitely check out Tanya Gabrielle for that 444 energy. You could be seeing 4444. It's really positive, and Jupiter entering Leo. Check out that. Check out where that is in your chart. Check out where Jupiter is in your chart, period, and check out where Leo is in your chart. Jupiter's going to be where your good luck is at, okay? Boar. You might have somebody born the year of the pig. Someone could be born the year of the pig, but also these people are really good business people. People born the year of the pig, really good managers, business owners. And I've noticed a lot of the people I met from the pig year like to party. I don't know if this one does, but anyways, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. So someone is going to come victorious. All right, someone has a bounty. Someone wants to bring a bounty, and I mean a bounty like this basket thing that she was talking about for this week. You have the potential to have someone coming towards you, but I do feel like if someone's trying to avoid a tower, it might be very silent or unexpected. Anyway, guys, I love you. Have a great week. Namaste, my friends.